I said I might drop in just momentarily to just spontaneously connect with you. I've been sick, as you can see, you might be able to hear. And yet I realize that I've been jumping into all social places except here, talking about something that I'm doing over the next 21 days with a collective of incredible souls. So I thought, as I'm sitting here, I just created this thing with pine cones and different things. And while I've been in bed, I thought I'm going to come in here and tell you. So it's an incredible space, and I wanted to share this because I'm going to be doing my sanctuary sessions there at least a couple times, maybe some other things, depending on who drops in. It's a very collaborative, intuitive space, very spiritual, but it's very diverse. People from across the world and working with everything from human design to spiritual health and fitness and guidance and cards. And I mean, there's just so much, actually. We're just talking about the labels that are the tip of the iceberg of who each of us are. And you coming into the space can be interesting. And what I really like about it is the woman who is putting it on. This is the second one she's done. The other one she did was in 2022. Has such a good heart. And so the intention that's out there that we're all connecting with is about you and what it is that you're trying to grow, what is important to you, and for ourselves as well, and what that collective can be, because there's something moving. As we've been talking about here, there's something moving under the surface, outside and inside. And so having as much information as possible has been really interesting. There's some things that I don't fully understand, and I'm going to jump in and see what those sessions are about. And you get to ask questions and be interactive. Some things will be on Zoom. And it's for one price that is actually, it says 21 days, but it's actually for a whole year. I thought that made it pretty interesting with all that's going on in the world, regardless if you're feeling very prosperous or not. When it's something unknown, that makes it kind of doable. You're like, ooh, $9 or less a month, I can do that. And explore and meet new people and maybe some familiar ones. You never know that will be, coming in. So I thought I'd mention that. I also want to check in with you and how things are going with your fertility path, like what you're growing right now. And it's Sunday for me. It's afternoon. I don't normally come in this late. I do have a live set for tomorrow morning after my meetup tomorrow. And I will go back to the 10 a.m.s after the 21st because that's when this event ends. What else did I want to tell you? Just keep in tune with yourself, whether you come to this or you just come home to yourself each day in the next 21 days, when then on the 21st, the light starts to come back to us. Well, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere, it might be going the other way, right? Below the equator. Hi, Arif. It's nice to see you. I'm doing well. I'm a bit sick. I think I have COVID, or I did, or I'm recovering from it. I don't know. It's a bit of a bummer. Thank you. Thank you after feeling a bit funky these last days. That's very sweet of you. I was just talking about an event that's going on that's live, that where people can you can dive into what's happening for you these days. Calix. Oh, that's cool. So Calix is talking about how their mom is a certified lactation consultant. Any advice? Well, I'm not sure what the advice is, but definitely we could always do a live when when that feels right. As well, we can have a chat if they want to write me at ariel@greenbalancelife.com, and we can have a chat. I don't know what that's about. Can you tell us a funny story? Oh my goodness, a funny story? I don't know if I have that. Like, where are there any funny stories in my self today? Well, I did tell a story today about a dear friend of mine who is now a dear friend, but at the time I was on a tram in Prague and minding my own business, and I started getting harassed by some guys. I don't remember. It was the middle of the day, but I was being quite harassed, and I was trying to manage it myself. And then this strong gentleman came up with a big smile and put his arm around me, which was crossing a line at the moment, but it was respectful. It wasn't, cheeky, and said, excuse me, how are you, how are you talking to my wife? And he was not my husband. We didn't know each other at all, but we became really good friends as a result. It was pre Me Too era, so he probably felt he could do that. He's also Czech, so it's different. But it was the beginning of something. He's a DJ and a real estate agent, and saw himself as like the typical Czech village guy. And then over the years we found out that actually he had these incredible gifts of seeing auras and seeing different things, and we would have these conversations that each of us experiencing different things on both sides, because I didn't see myself in his world and vice versa. Well, I did at one point, but anyway, I don't know how funny that is, but that's what I've got today. I'm not going to say that because I don't know what that means, but thank you. I guess you mean grandma, maybe? I'm better. Well, I am not a prayer, but I will definitely meditate and send energy your way. I'm sorry for your grandma. That is really sad. I hope that she passed without pain. I hope that, crossing over into the next realm was with ease, and that over time, the loss, finds its peace within your heart and your family. I wish you best. Grandpa. Okay, grandpa. All right, I wish, well. Okay, that's your name. Thank you. Shakina, okay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I just wanted to come in. I was talking about this incredible space, which is actually down in the description. It's called 21 Days of Magic, and there's a lot of people coming in and holding space for your story the way I do here, even though it's about fertility and what you're creating in the world. There's a lot here just for holding space for each other, because there's a lot happening on the earth and inside and outside of us, and we're all just doing the best we can. So I wish you well today. I'm going to go check on lunch because it's a late lunch here in Northern California, and check on my family. I wish you well, and I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.